My next guest, some people think this guy's a genius. He's one of the most innovative performers, has never been mistaken for a Gatlin brother. He is really something to hear and see. Will you welcome Gilbert Gottfried? Gilbert.
Once in your life. Just cut it out. Stop it. Now I'm tired. I was ready to do an interview. Now I'm tired. You made me raise my voice. You see that? You see you're happy? I had to raise my voice now. You made me now. How can I do an interview? You made me raise my voice. Don't make me raise my voice again. They made me... Hi, how are you? Stop it! Stop it! Stop, please!
Stop enjoying it for...
Please! Please! My co-host. Please! Please! Hi, you must be the cameraman. Which one is on? You're on. Come in a little closer. Thank you very much.
Hello, Gilbert.
Hi, Howard. That's about it for today. I'm exhausted. I'm really exhausted. Yes, and we worked in the mountains together, didn't we? No, I'm sorry. I'm reading the wrong cue cards. I was Italian and we worked in the mountains. I'm sorry. But please. So basically, I'm, as you know, I'm here to plug my new biography that's coming out in the stands any day now, to reveal the fact that all of my parents and my whole family were alcoholics. And my dog was an alcoholic, my parakeet was an alcoholic, and it's a tale of courage. Because I think so far I'm the only one who doesn't have a book saying that my parents were alcoholics. So even if they're not, they'll have to take it because the book might sell. You know, because you can't really write a book and say, you know, well, my parents, you know, on the holidays they would have a little thing. You know, it doesn't work. Now, I used to have to suffer through it, that on the holiday there'd be a glass that big filled with wine and the humiliation to watch my parents drink it. I have a sandwich named after me. Well, I will have a sandwich named after me. I'm changing my name to pastrami. And so I will have a sandwich named after me eventually. Eventually that'll happen. It won't happen right away. Eventually. It will happen eventually. Anyway, the only reason I'm here, I'm breaking in this jacket for Norman Fell. He said, could you do this for me? And I said, all right. It's the least I could do. You know Norman Fell, of course you do. So, boy, you know, and he can drink a glass of water and I'll still talk. But you know, oh, now his light went on. It's so hard to keep track of these cameras. So, yes, oh, yes, I did get through with that just a week ago. But as a matter of fact, it's interesting that you should mention that. George Papard was fun to work with. And he's a consummate professional. And it was interesting that you brought that up. Because he's like, wow, when you work with George Papard. And when you work with Elizabeth Ashley, forget it. Forget it what it's like working with her. It's just a wonderful thing. It's just a wonderful thing. Oh, Beverly Hills Cop 2? Yes, I was in that picture. Yes, that was about a year ago, Robert. Yes, you remember. Yes, and what was, The Cosby Show. Yes, The Cosby Show I worked, that was right after Beverly Hills Cop.
The snow.
Right when I came, please, you're interrupting. So it was right after Beverly Hills Cop 2 was The Cosby Show. And, and I'll be doing Showtime at the Apollo pretty soon. I'm at a point in my career where no white person will work with me. It's just, it's sad that way. It's just, I wish they'd bring back Shaft movies. Shaft goes to Africa, Superfly, TNT, anything like that. Cotton comes to Harlem, anything. Did you say anything? Yes. Yes, I would say anything. As a matter of fact, it's interesting if you can hold that thought. I was just recently watching Barbara Walters interview Donna Rice, and Donna Rice refused to admit Barbara Walters said, "Did you actually sleep with Gary Hart?" And she said, "I refuse to answer that." So now we'll never know. It was pretty shocking. But I was in the laundromat the other day, and Fawn Hall came up to me. And Fawn Hall came over to me and said, "Do you know of any way to wash government documents out of your underwear? They seem to get caught there." And I said, "I don't know. I mean, she's going to be an anchor woman. She wants to be. And, it's like, and here now the news. It's an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing. Yes, it's just an amazing thing. Yes, it's...
Hold on 1 second. Ahead.
You must be exhausted. Yeah, it's just as I was just watching Koppel interview Kurt Waldheim, which was very interesting because part of his big defense was saying that he was 20 at the time of World War II, and which is understandable. You do a lot of crazy things when you're 20, and so. I mean, for God's sakes, let's leave Waldheim alone. He was 20. He was 20 years old. We all do nutty things at that age. When you're 20, you do things. You go, "Mom, I'm going out. I'm going to hang out at the mall, have a milkshake, and possibly, round up villages and kill them." And I know that about Kurt. I know that. Kurt is wacky that way. He's a wacky guy. And he even said that, he said that he didn't
remember, he said.
Yes, he didn't remember. Which is an easy thing to forget. I mean, just, because there've been already 2 world wars, you get it mixed up.
That's right.
And he said, what about, everything I feel that I got to tell my grandkids that, they say that I'm a Nazi, which is pretty embarrassing, When you're a Nazi during World War II, and then you got to tell your kids about it, and they're annoying. It's tough. It's tough. What do I have to plug? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. But
May I say one thing?
No.
Gilbert,
Yes.
you're a host's dream.
Yes.
This is the easiest job I ever had, and one of the most enjoyable.
Yes, but as a matter of fact, right now, please, that's enough for now. If you can just hold that for 1 second.
Limousines provided by Spectrum Transportation, a new concept in limousine service. Call 212-213-8333. Accommodations provided by New York's Dumont Plaza Hotel, one of 9 Manhattan East Suite hotels. For reservations, call 1-800-ME-SUITE.
What is it? They give me signals. They're going like that. They're giving me signals. Off screen, they're going, it's like Punch and Judy. They're just going like that.
What happened?
And I'm supposed to understand.
What?
What?